Hi, and welcome to FRANKENTHINGYAX podcast. Yay! I'm Frank and I'm here. Jake with legs is here.
I'm here.
Jiff is here.
Jiff's here.
Fucking, I feel weighed down by those wings we just ate.
Yep.
I was very excited to talk about some stuff, but now I'm like, fuck, dude.
Just wings? Those are it's light food.
They weren't that light. They were kind of spicy, kind of heavy.
Well, as the first meal of the day, I feel full.
That wasn't a light. That was not light.
Chicken, it's lean meat, it's not heavy, like red meats.
One is covered in sauce. It's not light. Why'd you move that away from me?
Because it's barely picking Jeff up.
It's a 360 giant ball.
Yeah, well, your voice was making just a little line.
Fucking.
That's how smooth my voice is.
Jake's got a spy phone.
I do.
This thing is ridiculous. This is the 21. What is it?
Galaxy S21.
It's got this ridiculous zoom on it. It's so, like, unnecessary. Unless you're a spy.
That's right. You gotta spy on people across the block. Have this camera on this phone.
Today, I got in a car accident. I'm gonna go over that because I wanted to talk about that. But first, I want to talk about this fucking Enterprise bitch.
Oh, that isn't your car out there.
No, that's
you just realized that?
Now that you bring it up, I'm like, wait a minute. He doesn't drive a blue car.
I drive a red car, a red Mazda.
Drove a red car.
You used to.
Totaled it.
Anyways, I got this Enterprise, this rental car, and so my car got wrecked. I got a Enterprise. The other guy's insurance was paying for it because it was his fault. And then it was for 7 days. 7 days go by, and they re-upped it. Then it was like 7 days again. Then they re-upped it like 2 or 3 times, right? But the first time I got the car, you know, they try to push a bunch of fucking extra shit onto you. The girl asked me if I wanted to prepay for gas. She's like, "Would you like to prepay for your gas? You can get it cheaper right now, and you can bring it back empty." I'm like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. Who the fuck is doing this? Why would that be an option? Why would you bring this up to me? So then I didn't do that, but then also they go through the different things. Today we're offering full coverage for this much, or liability for this much. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know the situation. What's going on? Am I supposed to get this? Is this necessary? They just trap you, and they back you in a fucking corner trying to get more money out of you. So for the first one, I was like, fine, liability, whatever. It cost me like $80. Which I probably didn't need to do, right? Like, they don't have insurance on these fucking cars already, right? Of course they do. Of course it's covered no matter what happens while I'm driving. So anyways, I paid the $80 for liability for the first 7 days. And after that, I kept re-upping. The insurance company just did it automatically. I didn't have to do anything. But today, this fucking bitch calls me, and she's like, hey, the insurance company said that this thing's over on Wednesday, the 30th. Today's the 26th. And I was like, yeah, I know that. And she's like, okay, we just make sure that we're all on the same page. And then she's like, well, so it'll be like $150 to get you through to the 30th on the liability coverage. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. And she's like, no, you can, it's just, you want to go ahead and do that? And I'm like, no. He's like, I'll just run it on the car. I'm like, no, don't do that. I don't want to do that at all. And then she's like, well, if you want to change your contract, you have to come up here and we can just sign a new contract. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't want to do that. I'm not doing any of this. And she was being so goddamn vague and just trying to get me to re-up this thing. Like, I didn't do it before. But she was trying to get more money out of me. Again, it really made me angry after I hung up. But at some point, I'm just like, fine. I cancel it. I don't want it. Well, she's like, you have to come up here then. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll be right up there.
Yeah, wait for me. I'll be right there.
I didn't go. I don't know what the fuck she thought she was doing.
Her job. Trying to scam you out of money.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what she was doing. This fucking bitch.
She owed me a beer.
It's supposed to be a Coke, bro.
They just... If your insurance is covering it, they should have been the ones to call Enterprise. You should not have had to have gone up there. Shouldn't have had to do anything. Hey, I'm here to pick up my car. This is the insurance. They're the ones covering this.
Who do you have insurance through?
But it wasn't my insurance. The other guy's insurance was doing it.
Doesn't matter. Your insurance agent has to fucking file this shit. They're the ones that then have to go after them. Whether or not his insurance covers it or not.
Yeah, his
Whatever.
insurance agent.
That's not the
call you.
point. That's not the point I'm talking about right now. Everything's fine. The point is this lady.
The point is, you put your fingers too far into the situation. You dealt with way too much.
And that's why you got
And
almost scammed for more money.
Not only are you paying, insurance is paying, and the other guy's insurance is paying them. So they're triple dipping.
They're trying to triple dip. That's what they were trying to do. They only got me the one time.
When did they call you? So it's gonna cost you $150 fucking for 4 days.
I don't know. I don't understand what her logic was or what she was talking about. Like I said, she was being super vague. She wasn't explaining anything. She wasn't saying it's an option. She's just like, I'll just run it on your card right now, sir. If you just approve this right now. I'm like, no. Well, she's like, well, the first contract you signed was like, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. And there was a long pause. And we both didn't talk for like a minute. She's like, are you still there? I'm like, yeah, I think. I don't know what's going on right now.
Is there anything else you need? Let me give you
Anyways,
my social security
guys,
number too while we're at it.
I was so upset by this. That's why I hung up. Fucking. So anyways, I got in a car accident. Some fucking old guy hit me.
Sounds like when this happened, like 4 weeks ago?
It was like 3 weeks ago.
Jeez.
It was right after work too.
Who wants a fucking rental for 4 weeks? It's a good thing you're not paying for it.
Yeah, I know. I don't really like this car either. It's more like a mom car. And it's got problems too. It keeps giving me an alert that the back door isn't latched. And I closed it like 7 times. I'm like, this thing's just faulty. And then the fucking front right tire, it keeps getting low too. It keeps giving me an alert that it needs air.
Well, you better fill it up before you return
I
it.
filled it up twice already.
Unfortunately, you should be calling them as soon as these situations happen.
Now they're going to blame you.
They will blame you.
I'm sure they will.
If you don't call right away and they're like, oh, well, you were the last driver and it didn't come back in the same condition and left.
God, it'll be fine, probably.
There's $600 out of Frank's pocket.
I'm going to go to war with the fucking Enterprise people. Just because some guy hit me right after work, I was completely stopped at a stop sign, waiting for my turn to go on a busy street, and this guy just turns down the street right into me. He turns right into me.
And he was driving what, Frank?
He's driving a Jeep. A Jeep with like this big metal thing on the front that the other people said that they seen him around, and the winter time he's got a fucking snowplow mounted to the front. He didn't have the snowplow on when he hit me.
So he turned a corner and just mangled your car?
It doesn't even look that bad, actually. He was turning down the side street I was on, and he turns right into me. Big wide ass turn. I watched him. I'm like, what is this fucking Jeep doing? Bam. Like, I thought he was going to turn, then he decided, you know what, I'm not turning here. But nope, just kept fucking going.
Just gonna slam into
the
car.
Just slammed right the fuck into me. I seen inside his car too. He had a fucking bag from CVS. He like got his prescription or something. He went to CVS. He's like, what am I doing today? I gotta get my prescription. I gotta go fuck up Frank's day.
I don't understand the situation there. Like you were stopped at a red light and there happened to be a street.
A stop sign.
Okay, a stop sign.
I'm at a stop sign. This is the busy street. There's cars going this way. This car's going this way. I'm waiting to turn this way. I'm completely stopped. He comes and goes, bup, 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 bup.
Oh, he took a wide turn into you.
Yeah. Does that make more sense?
Like head on into you.
Well, he kind of hit the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like that. Like, he meant to do this. like a normal people do down the road. But he did
I'm sure
fucking
he meant to do that, but I don't know if his motor skills
Just
let him do
fucking
that.
hit me. And I remember him going, he hits me, right? And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, my body's like, here's a bunch of fucking adrenaline, bro. And I'm like, thanks for that. and I was fine. I had my seatbelt on, and I kind of got hit, and it was like, I don't even feel anything. I just
Your
all of
airbag
a
didn't
sudden,
go off?
no, it didn't go off.
It was a head-on collision.
But
It hit a pretty good chunk of the front end.
yeah, but if you even look at it right
It
now,
wasn't enough speed.
it doesn't even look that bad. But they totaled the whole thing because apparently the frame shifted. The whole frame shifted because I couldn't open.
Who did this? Who did your inspection?
I couldn't open the passenger door. I don't know, the insurance people.
Well,
Always opt for a second opinion.
it's a leased car, so it doesn't matter that much.
Well, what car are you getting after that's gone?
I don't know. I'm gonna lease another car.
You should get a Mazda CX-30.
Maybe I'll get that.
So, you totaled a leased car, technically. Well, you didn't. You're on a rental. You're going to go back for, what's the down payment?
What do you mean the down payment?
You just put a down payment on a leased car?
Sometimes maybe for your first one, but if you keep doing it, they'll just give you another one. It's real easy. Last time I did, like, this is gonna be my third one. When I did my second one, I walked in like, I need a new car. They're like, we got you, bro. And they couldn't fucking give it to me fast enough.
Because they know they're just getting straight money from you.
Yeah. It's the only thing about leased fucking cars I don't like is you have to make the maintenance schedule.
Sure you do.
Or they pretty much fine you for not making it.
Sure they do.
Why you give me them fucking weird eyeballs?
Because I do it all the time.
Do what? Not get the oil change
Maintenance,
it's supposed to do?
obviously. Regular schedule.
Oh, you had to.
That they would prefer if you did. That's supposed to be your bargain. You're part of the deal. Your end of the thing. You pay for it. You do make sure it stays pretty good.
I thought you had to take the car into the dealership where you leased the car from.
Yeah.
To have it checked.
You take it in to get the oil change and all that stuff done.
Fuck all that. Anyway, back to the original question.
What's the original question?
So, what are you getting anything out of this? So it was a lease car, so you don't even get anything out of it.
I might get a little bit, but then again, I might not. It's not done yet. It's something still. People are still doing stuff, and I have no idea.
Because you technically total a car that you don't own.
So there's a lot of reach around going right now.
So the dealership's going to make money on that car, like double what that car was worth when it did get trashed, because they're going to make sure that dude's insurance pays for that.
Yeah, especially when they're totaling it out. So they're gonna,
Oh, yeah. Not only are they going to total out, they're going to fix it and put it back out there for sale for a used car.
No, they're not going to be able to if the frame shifted.
Again. Second opinions
I
are always
don't know.
best.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Get it out of my sight. Give me a new car. Because I'll tell you why.
Actually, why don't you have another car right now then?
Because he hasn't gotten
It's
that
not.
far.
The thing's not finished. It's not finished. The insurance thing is still processing something.
For
but
3
it's not
weeks, it's
finished.
processing.
It's not finished.
gonna
No,
be
the thing.
processed forever.
The thing that we waited on forever was the inspection. The collision place did their assessment and told them what was up and how much it would cost, and they're like, I don't know about that. We're gonna send our own guy to check it over. And so like it was like waiting on a week for them to finally do that, and then they're finally like, yeah, fuck it, total it.
Did you have an option? Did you get to choose where it went for the collision?
Yeah. No, I did get an option. I have a complete option, but I just went to the Classics repair thing. Got it from Classic Mazda. I just went to the Classic repair thing. They're like, you can choose whatever you want. Do you want to use us? I'm like, yeah, fucking, I don't. Just let's move this along, people, because
So they probably already told it out from the rip. And
my lease was up August 1st. So I was already planning on getting a new car.
Wait, it was up or
It is up.
Oh, it is up.
This coming August 1st.
August 1st.
Well, how'd you keep the car for so damn long?
No, the lease agreement goes to August 1st, so that's when he goes to get another car.
It's a
And he's
3-year.
going to get a new
So
car.
it's not up yet.
It's a 3-year
This
lease.
coming
But
August.
it's not up. That's what I'm
Technically.
saying. I thought it was over in 2020.
No.
August 2021.
Oh. So you would have got a new car then.
That's
But
what
I
he's
know.
saying.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
you
going to
would
get
have
a new
returned
car.
it totaled.
I would have turned it in shape. They would have been like, it's fine. The other thing is I'm fucking way under my mileage too.
Do you get a bonus check for that?
No, I doubt it. I doubt it.
No discount?
Nope.
No. Yeah, right.
Well, he's under mileage, but he also doesn't take it for maintenance, so.
It's fine. It didn't. It was.
Regular
It's
oil
fine. It's
changes.
fine. Why do you gotta keep bringing this up?
It's fine. But you're the one driving a grandma car out there.
That's not a grandma
Mom
car.
car,
That's like a
whatever
mom
you
car.
want.
Yeah, it's a mom car.
Is it a Rogue?
No, it's a Nissan Kicks.
Kicks.
That was a kick.
No, it's
I don't know. That's just what it's
Or
called.
that
It's like a.
20,
It's like a
20.
compact SUV.
2019 Kicks or something.
No, it's a 2020.
It's a compact SUV. It looks like a car, like a paddy wagon, station wagon.
Did you look
Compact
at
SUV, that's what it
pictures
is.
of the CX-30?
Yeah, I did. And actually, since I typed it in the thing, it's been in my fucking Facebook feed every day now. Just like, hey, check out this car.
That's why I turned that off on Facebook. All Facebook activity off.
It's in my Facebook feed and my Instagram feed. Both of them are like, hey, you interested?
Collecting data.
You fucking interested
Yep.
in this? We know this that you typed this or that someone else typed it
Turn all that bullshit
to you.
off. Limited data collections.
Yep. I'll allow Facebook to look at my offline activity.
If not, you're gonna have to start using your what is that? Secret internet mode.
Incognito?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I got my car got wrecked, and then there was a tattoo convention that happened. COVID was over, and they're like, let's do this thing.
They fucking did it way early this year.
Check it. Way late. They did it late. What are you talking about? Usually,
Oh,
they-
you're right.
late.
It's in
usually
February.
cold out. when
it's
you
usually in
guys go.
February, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're
they
right.
pushed it way back. I went up there, got this spider tat.
Oh yeah, I didn't fucking look at it.
Why didn't you go?
I feel like going. I stayed down there, and then Frank called me. I was like, nah, no, I'm not driving up.
It's whatever. I had a good time. Went there, and because it was summertime, there were a bunch of pretty attractive girls wearing shorts, leg tats.
I'm sure shorts and tank tops.
I seen some nipples blasting out of some t-shirts.
Had to get them tats.
Those weren't the
The
nipples;
piercings.
those were the piercings. Were there two of them?
Yeah, there were two of them. Boop, boop.
No, I meant two nipples and one boob.
Yeah, I got this. So I went there, walked around, fucking collected some stickers. Bunch of people had stickers that I
Did
got
you
a whole
pass
bunch
out
of
your
them.
stickers?
No, I didn't. I thought about
What
bringing
the
them.
fuck, Frank? Supposed to
You
take
had
them
an
and
opportunity.
I thought about bringing them.
to
leave them
just
on
like
random
pass
tables.
them around.
I know.
throw
I
on
thought
people's
about
tables.
that. I thought about that. I went over in my head like I could just bring a bunch and just like pass them out to people. But I'm not that outgoing. I'm just gonna stand there and just like hand shit out.
What are you zooming in on? On my nostrils?
A bunch and just like pass them out to people.
Oh my god, he's over here videoing.
Anyway, so I did the thing that I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get tatted, right? So
just like pass them out to people, but I'm
what are you doing? What are you
Can
doing?
Stop ruining it, Jay?
What are you
I'm
doing?
just trying to interrupt Frank with
What are you
Frank.
doing? What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, he just totally fucked you up. Jake can't work in radio or
Fucking
communications.
story I kept trying to tell people was about the guy that I got the tat from, but mostly it was because of his girlfriend with the nipple rings. Because I went up to talk to her, where she kind of popped up and was like, "Hey, what's up? You looking for some ink?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I am." You're hot.
Oh no.
So then I scheduled the tat with this guy who I didn't even really talk to. I was just talking to his hot ass girlfriend. And then he did this spider, and actually, I'm a little disappointed with the drawing. Actually, it's kind of like a kid's drawing. Like this spider is kind of off, don't you think? What do you think about it?
I feel like it could have been better.
Right, I know.
I don't. Is it supposed to be an eyeball?
No, that's just like a. I don't know what's going on.
It's definitely kid. Like,
it's more like a kid-like drawing, right? Like how a child would draw a spider.
It's all black. There's no shading.
Yeah, it is kind of bad, Frank.
So I had him. He was like, I had this blank spot. I'm like, I want a spider here, you know, because the lady's like, the chick's like, you what do you look for? I just want to fill the spot. And she's like, what are you thinking? I'm like, I don't, just something. I'm not really sure. I didn't have anything. Then all of a sudden, I'm just like, spider. So that's what we went with. Well, yeah, he's like, I'll just draw it in that spot. I'm like, okay. So he drew it once, and I'm like, nah, that's not it. Then he drew it again. I'm like, nah, that's not it. We got to do some more things. I didn't redraw it like 3 times. And then at one point, I almost was like, I need to abandon this. But I didn't.
You should have abandoned after the second try.
God, I didn't. I went through it. I'm like, hey, let's do it. And I'm totally satisfied. I remember he did it. It was a Sharpie. Then I went to take a piss because I was drinking beer. I was setting up, and I looked at it in the mirror. I'm like, this is okay, right? It's pretty good, right? It's all right. Anyways, it's not coming off.
How many beers did you have before you made that decision?
I just had 2.
The middle of it looks like a gobstopper if you took a bite out of it.
It looks like a brown eye.
Like a butthole? Is that what you're saying?
A starfish.
Okay. Speaking of buttholes. So, he does the tat. Actually, he kind of lit me up. Feel it.
Lit you up.
Oh, yeah.
What, deep?
Feel it.
No, it's protruding out of the skin.
That
was 2 weeks
you
ago.
went heavy with the line.
It's not supposed to do that.
Heavy with the line.
It's not supposed to be 3D.
Yeah.
But you can, like, feel the lines, right?
Yeah. Those lines ain't going anywhere.
This one still feels 3D.
Yeah.
You also burned that one right after it, didn't you? Oh, no,
No,
it was
that was
Mario.
this one. I'm surprised it still kept its color after doing that. Definitely just went out on the river and fried it.
You fried it before the river.
No, I didn't.
No?
I got it the weekend, and then the very
Before?
next weekend we went out to the...
Yeah, that's right.
So what was my point? Spider, brown eye, buttholes. So the guy's girl was attractive, right? And then he does the tab and he's like, follow me on Instagram. I'm like, all right. So I follow him on Instagram. Like the next day I go back to look at his like stuff or whatever. I'm like, he's all right. His tats are, they're okay. But I'm like, his girlfriend's here. I just want to look at her again. And then from there I was able to find her Instagram. And I'm like, all right, she's cute. Hell yeah. And then like by the 3rd time I went back and looked at it, she had a link to her OnlyFans. And I'm like, no way.
Wow.
So I'm like, I want to see her butthole. So I bought her OnlyFans for $10.
Oh, so expensive.
It was on sale. It was originally $20, but apparently because she was traveling or whatever, she put it on sale. And then I got to see her naked. You want to see? You want to check it out?
So what do you get with this whole thing?
What do you mean?
Like a yearly subscription?
It's a monthly subscription. It's just like you subscribe to Netflix or whatever.
Oh my god, you gotta subscribe.
You gotta pay for it. Look, this is her.
So you have to just subscribe to it and
I mean,
pay
it's
every
okay.
fucking month.
There's a lot going on there.
She's got cum on her face.
Yeah, there's something on her face.
It's cum.
No, it's not.
It's icing from a
It
donut.
is cum. What does it say here? What's better way to start your day than with getting came on your face?
Came on your face.
Getting came on that. What?
Getting came on your face. Getting came on. Getting came on. She's hot. Look at her. Isn't she hot? She's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of jealous of this guy because like he's 30 like us, and this girl's 20, and she sleeps with other girls, and she brings him to sleep with him because you can see his dick in this too, which I didn't want to, but I'm pretty impressed by it actually. He's got a big dick.
Hold on, folks. We're looking at nude photos of women and now penises.
I didn't.
So he gets a piece of the OnlyFans then. If he's in...
Well, obviously...
He's a subject matter.
This is a girlfriend or wife?
It's his girlfriend.
In her OnlyFans. So he's got to get some kind of cutback.
Or that's her job. He gets paid for ink. She gets paid for that shit.
She does this OnlyFans, and she's a piercer. I don't know if you noticed all the piercings in her face and her nipples.
I did see some piercings in her face.
And her vagina.
Did she do it herself?
I don't know.
That would fucking suck. How would...
I don't know how you do it yourself.
Gotta learn somehow.
Yeah, people tattoo themselves and they're supposed to do that shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's probably
I'm those kind of people.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, here's a good shot of her butthole.
I don't. She's just there. Like, what is this? Are those pictures? I thought OnlyFans was like videos.
Oh, there's
like
videos
live
too.
cams.
But most of the videos have his dick in it.
I mean, people gotta make money these days. There's some mom in UK making fucking $500,000.
Yeah.
Almost a month.
People who started OnlyFans are raking in the money.
Yeah,
They're not raking in the money.
Bullshit.
If the people that are on there making 500,000, they're pulling.
They're
in.
getting a cut.
They're getting big cuts with ads or something. They're getting something.
It's not just a free service.
Hell no, those servers got to be like locked up, secure. Actually, they don't because they're technically doing this shit online knowingly. Their privacy rights are gone.
Isn't that pretty?
So how long are you gonna be subscribed to her?
I'm pretty much done with it.
So $10 later.
Yeah, hasn't been a month yet.
That's a hell of a deal. The guy's really tall. He's packing. He does tattoos. He gets to sleep with her and her friend. The guy's like 7 feet tall too.
Is he pierced?
No, he's not pierced.
I can't believe you didn't dive down that road.
Piercing his dick.
Yep.
It's not pierced. It's impressive though.
What do they call that? Dick jewelry?
Did I tell you about the Asian chick with a husky?
Asian chick with a husky.
She lives near me. I know where she lives.
That's weird.
Oh, creeper.
I can see her down the street. I can see where she is. I see.
So that's why you want one of them S21s.
She parks in the street, which at first I'm like, why would you park
Why
in
are
the
you
street
parking on the street?
when you have a driveway? But she's a nurse. I'm pretty sure she's a nurse. Based on the subtle clues that I got, I swear one day I seen her. She pulls up, parks, gets out, and her outfit didn't match. They were both the same. So it was like those are scrubs. Is what's happening here. And she works like a third shift or something sometimes. It flip flops because her car's not always there. But when it is there, in the mornings I've seen her walk her husky. She takes it, walks it around the block. She's pretty attractive. I think. I haven't really got a good look at her, but
In scrubs?
no, it was only the one day that it seemed like I'm pretty sure she was wearing scrubs. And she's not wearing scrubs when she's walking her dog.
What's she wearing when she's walking her dog?
Just like
Frank's gonna upgrade his phone, so
fucking. She's wearing sweatpants last time. She was actually looking kind of sloppy. Like she got home from work, changed real quick, have to walk the
That
dog.
means she's got a boyfriend or something.
You think? I don't think she does.
Yeah.
I think she lives with her parents. If I was gonna guess, and that's the reason.
That's the only reason to wear that kind of clothes.
That's-
Otherwise, they're wearing
No, I'm saying it's like super early in the morning. I'm leaving at
skin tight.
like 5:40, 5:30. That's when she walks her dog.
Oh, it might be cold then too.
But not only that, but the reason she parks in the street is because of the weird hours she works, so the other people can back out because she'll just block them in. That's what makes me think she's not living with her boyfriend, that she's just living with her parents still.
That makes sense.
See
how many cars?
Or she's renting the house with some other people.
Yeah, or that. It could be that too. These are my perverted detective skills.
Why don't you just talk to her?
I haven't got the opportunity. I told Sam, I'm like, I need to borrow your dog. I gotta take him for a walk at the same time.
I think you should just leave a sign out in front of your house.
Which
with
dog?
Treats.
One's wild and crazy, and I don't think
The big one, Milo. The big
Milo.
It's got to be Milo.
Do you think you're gonna be able to control him on the walking?
Yeah, I can control him. It's fine.
I don't know about that.
He likes me. He's all right. He's not that out of control.
Yeah, but they don't take him for walks.
Yeah, I know, but he's fine. They take him. They've gone camping with him. They take him to the club. You don't think I can handle this dog? Of course I can handle him. He's a regular dog.
He's a crazy dog.
What
At least he was the last time I saw him.
What is it?
It's a white dog, fucking lab mixed with something. He's bigger than your dog. It's like average, medium.
Fucking Chihuahua is almost bigger than him.
He's a lad mixed with something. He was supposed to be Great Dane, which is why they wanted him. But when they did his blood test, he wasn't.
So there's no Great Dane.
No.
They just lied to him.
Why don't people just get? What did they pay for then? Did they buy him?
I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe it's just like a rescue pound type dog.
Never get a pound dog. Those are all
It was
lies.
a-
Every
yeah.
one of them motherfuckers lie.
But it was a puppy, so. And they had big fucking paws.
They go, oh yeah. Well, the same thing. When Doze was a pup, yeah, you look like other pit bull puppies, kind of, sort of.
No, he didn't.
I mean, that's
He looks strange, and he still does. He's got the pit head, that's about it.
barely.
Well,
Dude, there's a lot of fucking pit bulls around this neighborhood.
besides his cauliflower ears.
There is. Someone just drove by. Some old lady had a big ass fucking white pit bull hanging out her fucking back window. A couple people over there on the other street over there have a couple pits.
How often do those kids play basketball in that abandoned house over there?
All the time.
Is that the abandoned house that's not mowed?
Yeah. I
How
thought
do-
about like running a streak down the middle of it with the mower.
Why is it abandoned?
Jeff, take your weed whacker over there and write your name in the lawn.
Why is it abandoned?
The best guess was that the husband and wife split up and then neither one of them live in the house now.
But it flooded out earlier this year.
It flooded?
And some appliances went missing.
Jesus.
Like all the appliances.
Someone
Really?
broke in, stole all the shit.
Which I think is a bunch of bullshit. I think the husband or the wife stole the shit or took it out and are claiming that it's stolen.
Probably just sold it.
Because there was no like weird traffic over there. There was no truck there. You would need a couple people to haul half that shit out.
Yeah, but aren't you at work for most of your day? The regular days?
I can see it on my Ring camera.
You think it would show up?
Yeah.
Why?
I can see their house. See the whole front house.
So, did you look?
Yeah. I went back like months. They're like, oh, it must have just been recent within a month. No, it wasn't. You lied.
So you heard about this.
Well, the police
Then-
came over.
Well, the police and fire department stuff were over.
Oh, really? Okay.
I was here when they showed up. Half passed out in the basement.
Yep. And they're like, oh yeah, it just flooded. I had to turn on the scanner, find out what happened.
Scanner?
Yeah.
Police scanner.
You have a police scanner?
It's on his phone.
It's on the phone.
Oh,
There's an app for that.
it's just like an app? All right, sure. That makes sense. Everything's got an app. Why wouldn't it?
Dude, there's some stuff. Technically, it's all legal until they go to the private channels, and then you have to have the actual fucking security code for that shit.
Sure.
Mom does it all the time. Just sits there and listens to that.
It's all part of crypto. Didn't you have to do that when you were in the service? You didn't have to crypto your radios? Time them up?
Maybe.
I always had to fix ours. Every time before we went out, I had to I had to retime them and put the new crypto in so that they would match with the other radios. Otherwise, our vehicle would have no communication with anybody.
Oh
in
no,
space.
I didn't do that. I don't know how to do that. Someone else did that.
Oh, we had people there, but when I gotta go, I can't call them, wait for them to be found, and then come fix my shit. So I was like, you need to tell me how to fucking get this shit going now, like I do everything else.
Frank was just like, well, we're not going anywhere until they get here.
I didn't have time for that. We had other fucking shit to do.
Are you touching your dick right now? What are you doing?
Scratching my balls, man.
He's got both hands in his pants right now.
They're in my pockets.
All in there. He's playing pool hockey right now. Just
It's
like
Pocket pool.
Stop it.
Pool hockey.
What did I say?
What the fuck is that? I've never heard of pool hockey. Is this like basketball?
Pocket.
You guys remember that movie? Basketball?
Yeah, I like that movie. It's like we like to shoot hoops, but we don't want to do the running around part.
What other crazy topics you got?
I don't know.
Nah.
You guys fuck up my flow so much. I swear to God.
What does that have to do with us?
You guys are terrible with it. It's just fucking God.
We just get off on random
Damn
tangents.
it.
What do you want?
It's not even that. Your energy level. It's not where I really need it to be. So
too
fucking
high or too
No,
low?
you guys are so fucking mellow.
Well, I wasn't really excited about you getting into a car accident and not having a new car yet. I mean, you had a spider butthole tattooed on your arm.
It's not. There's not a butthole. So no.
I mean, I wasn't. You showed me some other tattoo girl.
Fucking. What else did I write down?
Her OnlyFans.
You guys don't. You guys don't spend time on Tinder.
Nope.
Doesn't really work. But there's a lot of chicks that like to write stuff like, "If you don't like my dog, then I won't like you." I've seen it so many times to the point where I'm like, "Bitch, your dog's gonna like me more than you." Because dogs,
You just gotta go there like a hot dog in your hand.
Dogs-
See, look, dog likes me.
dogs
Look,
love me.
where's the bedroom at?
Dogs love me. All dogs love me. I get along with them. And then who doesn't like dogs in the first place? Why do they all put this? Have you ever
didn't
met?
like you when he first met
Have you ever met a person that doesn't like a dog? Like psychopaths.
Yeah.
Like who? Like what?
Anybody who meets strange dogs.
Negative.
Well, my friend Amanda's grandparent really hates animals. All animals.
Well, he's the exception. Exception. To the rule. Can't even fucking talk anymore. Fucking hate you guys.
It's not our fault you can't talk.
What's the other thing I keep messing up? The last like 2 videos I made for my fucking YouTube, I misspelled the title
Yep.
both times. I fucking misspelled the shit out of it.
Don't you do like a review process before you go?
Yeah, I
Say,
think I do it. All right, but
He was
Fucking-
taking a bath in the bath tube.
BathTube, yes.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I corrected it. Okay, but the one right after that too, I misspelled something as well. I don't remember what it was. I'm like, God damn it! Why do I keep doing this?
Did you post them while you've been drinking?
No, maybe.
I
Did
don't
you do
remember.
any editing?
Yeah, I gotta edit. I take this and I put it on the thing and I edit it, and then the hardest part is like filling out all the goddamn information every time. The title of the video, the like maybe a description, some tags.
It's a file name. I mean,
Fucking, it needs a good title. I have to make up this bullshit all the time.
I want to go through his checklist here, see what he's got talking about. Enterprise, smelly chicken,
Smelly chicken.
and register lady. Oh, what is this?
So, okay. This,
Like, hit us with some good stuff in here, not enterprise.
they're not- those are the main topics
Asian
I'm gonna
chick with
talk
a
about.
husky. What is
I
with the
hate that.
smelly chicken and a register
Okay,
lady?
I went to a place. I was getting some chicken, right? I pick up the chicken, and then as soon as I pick it up, I feel there's just goo on my fucking hands. It's just goo. I'm like, God damn it!
Is this like a?
This is bullshit.
Is it packaged chicken?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in a package. There's 3 breasts, and it's packaged up. But as I pick it up, the bottom of it, whatever is like
Is
leaking
it in that
out.
like plastic case?
Yeah,
or-
it's in plastic.
Saran wrapped.
Yeah, it's saran wrapped.
Oh.
But still on the bottom, it was like leaking out, and I could feel it. I'm like, God damn it! But I'm like, I'm already committed to taking this because I got like other stuff in my hands, and I grabbed this because it was supposed to be the last thing I'm grabbing. And I grab it. I'm like, oh no!
And you actually bought it?
What am I gonna do? I'm like, I guess I'll
Just
buy
throw it back down.
So I go to buy
Now
it.
he's got to find something to clean his hands
I
with.
couldn't buy it. So I'm waiting at the register to go to the register lady. There's 3 of them. The one that I don't want is the one that I get. Right? This fucking lady won't shut up. She just keeps talking and talking to everybody. She's so annoying. It's like she works at the register just so people are forced to interact with her. She's got something to say to fucking everybody.
Like, hi, how are you?
No,
How's your day?
no. She keeps going on. She's like a psychopath. She is a psychopath.
Maybe she is.
She's a psychopath that feels that her power is at the register and that you have to go through her to get your stuff, and she just fucking traps you there with whatever the fuck she's doing. I fucking hate her. Anyways, so the goo on the hand, register, lady I don't want, and I'm like, I got goo on my hand. It's not good. And I put it on the counter. And
Nobody wants goo on their hand.
And then you can smell it. I'm like, this doesn't smell good. And then she keeps talking and talking and talking. She's like, this doesn't smell good. I'm like, I know. And there's other people around. And my introvertedness is getting like over it. I'm like, I don't care if this chicken's rotted. Can we just get this over with so I can fucking leave right now?
Want to get out of the
God
store.
damn it. I need to get out of this situation. I don't want to keep talking about it with you.
Is the chicken good when you ate it? Or did you just throw it out when you walked out?
No. It was fine. It was just the part that was like, you know, it's got the chicken, it's got like a thing on
So
the
the
bottom
soggy juice is sunk to
that
the
it's
bottom.
soaking up, and it's just like over soaking. It was probably a little old, but I washed it off and I cooked it and I ate it and I was fine. I didn't get ill at all. It didn't upset my tummy. I took it for lunch. I ate it for dinner and I ate it for lunch. Everything's fine. But at that moment, with the goo on my hand, she's also like, do you want to come? I'm sure we can get you to come around here and wash your hands. And she just kept going on
Where'd you
about
go?
stuff. And
Yeah, where
Dude.
is this location?
it's not a very good location.
Is it-
It was a ready go.
Ready to go.
Oh no.
You got chicken at a Ready Go?
Yeah, I did.
So I'm guessing it's the one up here, like
He
nearby.
lives in Painesville.
The one on Bacon Road.
Bacon Road.
Bacon Road.
Oh yeah. Why would you go? No. Why?
I like that one. I go that one all the time, actually.
Those people used to run the Mr. Heroes in Painesville.
No, they didn't. Mr. Heroes are exclusively run by, like, Indian fellows.
Almost every one of them.
The one woman, there was a woman that worked there. She worked at that Ready Go. Dude, they're telling you they're taking over all those places, all the Ready Go's,
Okay.
Subways,
Sure.
everything. Mr. Heroes.
It's because they're franchise things.
They are, but
They're just making their way in America.
the one guy, we went to Subway. I guess the guy was quitting or something. I don't know. He gave up on the place. He was in there, shit-faced, hammered, and you could tell he was hammered behind there, just making shit. Making your subs. He was just randomly talking, like telling us he's tired. He's up early. He's here fucking late. He gets no goddamn help. And he was like, "Oh, you want lettuce?" And he just scooped some up and just threw it down. Like, "Oh, that's too much." He just chucked it away.
Yeah, sounds like a guy who had it.
It's like, "Ah, it's fine. I'll get it later." He was over it.
Yeah, people fucking don't want to work nowadays. Pissing me off. I can't hire a goddamn driver. I had 3 drivers retire and haven't been able to replace them yet.
Bummer. Speaking of drivers,
Bummer.
I seen this, did you read this note? Big ass truck with handicap thing in it.
No.
There was this jacked up fucking truck, right? It's fucking Redneck's Wet Dream or whatever. It was a nice looking truck and it was up high and it had a fucking handicap thing on the fucking
The window or the rear
the
view mirror.
rear view mirror. I'm like, dude, you can't have this truck and have a handicap sticker. You have to climb. You have to like. There's a big step you have to do to get up into this thing. If you can step up into this truck, you're not fucking handicapped.
Maybe you only
Did
had
you
one
wait
arm.
around?
No, I
Did you
didn't-
see who was getting in?
I
who was
didn't.
getting out?
No, I didn't wait around.
Why not?
Just I
Those
don't.
are things you should be investigating. You need to find out why.
That's just my first thought.
'Cause
I
then
see these things and I go, what the fuck's that? And then I write it down and I bring it up now.
you might be like surprised that this guy has some kind of magic fucking wheelchair elevator that pops out
No,
the
he doesn't
side.
got the magic wheelchair elevator.
You
No.
might have the one arm.
Maybe he's got
One
one. Okay.
arm?
Maybe
One
one
leg?
arm. But do you? Are you
You
allowed?
don't even know.
No, I don't know. You can't have a handicap that you got one arm, so you get a handicap. You can park
Sure
in a
you
handicap
can.
spot with one arm.
Yeah.
One arm, and you can
You
park
are
in a handicap.
handicapped from other
That doesn't.
normal
That does not.
people.
No, that's not fair. You
Well,
don't get that.
Frank, we could chop off one of your arms and you
No.
get one.
No.
A finger, okay, you got 9 more, big deal. But you only got one arm left.
You don't get to park in a handicap spot with one arm.
Maybe he's mentally handicapped.
We can't be driving this giant ass truck. He's gonna kill somebody.
Hey, he must have passed his license then.
You
Yeah.
still gotta get your driver's license. You still gotta pass an eye exam.
You need to go to fucking Akron to get you. If you have bad eyes, go to Akron to get a fucking driver's license. 'Cause
Why?
Because they don't
When
give a
I-
fuck.
I had
That's
to
why.
I redid mine a couple weeks. No, it was last week
Speaking of glasses, where's yours at?
at home. So I went to go get it, and she's like, "Okay, read the third line." Like she had my right eye open. I was like, "All right, I can see that." And then she switched it over to the left. I'm like, "Oh fuck!" So I said, "I can't read the third one." She goes, "What about the second?" So I read like the first 2 of them because my left eye fucking can't see shit and things move around. So I read the first 2 numbers and I'm like, I can't read the rest. So you were doing great. Click. All right, let's go get your license.
Oh my god. They do left, they do right. And they
She
do,
didn't do the right. Well, she did the right one
They
last.
should do both. And
Yeah,
then to see if you got peripherals.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she did. She goes. She had the right eye open, and she said, "Read the third line." Then she switched it over to the left real quick before I even said anything. She goes, "All right, now read it." So then I couldn't read anything. I read the first 2. I was like, then I can't do this. So she switched to the right. Said, "Read the third line." Did it, and then light blinking. All right, let's go get your license.
Was it packed there or something?
No.
Like, was it busy?
No, just
No, they just do it every
Yeah,
day.
no,
They just do it every day. They don't have time for this shit. Can you see? No,
Are
I
you
don't
kidding
even.
me?
I don't even
People
care.
Up here,
Don't even care.
this shit is fucking locked the hell
I know.
down. And they take their shit dead serious.
That's why I didn't do it up
You
here.
don't come in the right fucking documents. They go, you need to get the fuck out of my face next.
See, I went to go get my tags, but
Like, you should know, but I did throw them for a fucking loop because in my brain, I had to get tags for the fucking Pontiac out there. They expired because they're only temp tags. I need another set of temp tags to go get an e-check. Well, when you buy a car, you get temp tags so that you can drive it or,
Till you
get
get
it
it.
ready. But if you have to do repairs or anything that extend that 30 days and your tags expire, you can't get temp tags anymore.
so you can only get one 30-day tag.
You get one 30-day tag, but it has to make it into e-check before then.
So you fucked up.
No, if you buy a new car or you buy a used car, go straight to a fucking e-check. Pass, fail, doesn't fucking matter. And then when your 30-day tags are up, go get a new temp tag. Because I went, I failed. I had to go do some work, and then obviously my tags have expired by the time it's road ready. She's like, well, I can't get you new temp tags. I'm like, how can I drive the car there without legal tags? She's like, what do you mean? They're expired. It's illegal to drive with expired tags. How do I get the car to an e-check place. I can't drive it there because it's illegal. She's like, like, exactly, I should have another set of temp tags. This should have nothing, e-check should not have anything to do with this fucking process right now. And then she looked over at the other person like, well, you have till July 1st.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a side, who the fuck cares if July 1st or not when the world's supposed to fucking open back up, I guess.
Well, that's what they said, is that anybody who has expired tags, expired license, anything like that, they've been lenient on it. So if you get pulled over and they're like that.
That fucking place was packed day in till fucking
Yeah, because
close.
everybody's been letting it go, just like I did. My license expired on the 3rd. I didn't go until last weekend to get it.
Fuck, that ain't letting nothing expire. I went and got a new driver's license. I had to get my fucking CCW as soon as that was about to expire.
I fucked that up. I'm gonna be real pissed if I have to do that class again.
You better do. Fucking schedule it in, dude. Why don't you just get in?
Because I have to take a fucking day off of work to go to the police department to go get this shit.
Police department?
The one down there I have to go to.
Why don't you just do it on lunch?
I don't get a lunch. And even if I took it, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah. How far is the place from your work?
Aren't you in charge?
Yeah, I'm in charge.
You just be like,
I don't leave
taking a
my
little
building.
taking a little extra time today to do some important shit.
I don't
People
leave
do
my
that.
building.
That's the normal thing people can do. You know, you can do that. Or you can leave early from work one day.
I did. Not really. I went on my lunch break, went up there, took 10 minutes longer than I expected to be told that I can't get temp tags because they're expired.
It's a thing people do. It's a normal thing people have to do, and you can go ahead one day and just, you know.
It's just not in me to do it. I
Just
don't
take
do
an
it.
What do you mean it's not in you to do
I
it? It's
don't
fine.
leave
You
my
can do it.
building.
It makes it sound like the children are going to burn the building down in 10 minutes.
That's exactly
By the
You don't
time
the
it
way
think
gets
I feel.
you don't think they can
As
last
soon as
without
lunch
you?
breaks over, the place is going up in flames.
I don't take a
If
lunch.
he's not in the building.
He's gonna come back and he's gonna be like, "Where did the building go?"
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Taking vacations like pulling teeth. But hey, I'm taking Thursday, Friday off in July, so fuck them.
Hope your new manager's there, but it ain't going to do you any good if you ain't got no drivers.
No.
Speaking of car stuff again, did you read this one? Hot Wheels guy gives car matching Hot Wheel.
What?
There was a video, I think it was a TikTok maybe, but this guy had like a collection of Hot Wheels, and he's like looking out his window. It's like he lives in an apartment. And he could see this car. This guy that parks in the street, he sees this car, and he pulls out a Hot Wheel. It's the exact same car. The Hot Wheel matches the car that he sees exactly. And he's like, I'm gonna give this guy this car. So he goes down there, takes the Hot Wheel car. It's in the package already.
This
Exact
better be
same
like
car.
an exotic car or something.
It's not that exotic. It wasn't that exotic, but he puts it like
Probably like a Dodge Charger or
on
something.
he puts it on the guy's window with the fucking wiper that kind of holds it, and then he goes back up and he waits, and then he sees the guy come, and the guy comes and he sees the thing on his his window, and he's like, what the fuck? He's like, oh, wait a minute, what's this? And then he looks at it, and he looks at the Hot Wheel, and he looks at his car. Then he goes and he stands in front. He's like, no fucking way. And then he like looks around. And he's like, who did this? This is amazing.
I was thinking your story was gonna go like he looked at it, just chucks it behind him and walks.
No, he was
gets
very
in his car.
excited. He was very excited about that.
I mean, I feel like I would be if it was like a certain like type of car and it was painted the same, like something.
I mean, my one of my drivers came back one day because he stopped at a gas station.
Chick, I need you to embezzle $6,000 from your work somehow.
How about you embezzle it from yours? I feel like yours is going to be a lot more lucrative than mine.
Because I gotta like beg them to get the credit card to spend on their business.
Okay, it's not good to discuss these things.
This video is banned for this podcast. Shit.
Somebody we know is, well, Casey, somebody he knows is just trying to get rid of 71 Corvette. Very, very cheap, and it's very nice condition.
And Casey isn't buying it?
What the fuck's he gonna do with it?
Drive it?
Nah. He's basically over it. He doesn't want to do any more like major maintenance stuff after he built that GT40.
Yeah, how much
Like,
maintenance is going to be going into
It's
this
a good
Corvette?
project. Nothing. He built it. Painted it twice. He helped the guy do the motor, did everything.
So now he's just going to sell it for $6,000?
Yeah. Because the guy wants more motorcycles. He already has 4 Harleys. And his garage is getting cluttered with the
Must be
Corvette
fucking nice
20.
to be that rich.
Crazy. Hey, I went to this, those 2 times I went to a Get-Go restroom to take a piss. These are like, these are far apart. It's like months apart. And both times, there was a guy in the stall. There's a guy in the stall having a conversation on his phone, on speakerphone, just loud as fuck. Just in the bathroom stall, having a conversation with somebody else.
I don't wonder. You get weirded out by those situations, but then at the same time, if he's on speakerphone, you could do whatever the fuck you want and ruin his conversation.
You overestimate my confidence in public.
You could just stand right next to in your urinal and just be like, just make all kinds of noises.
No, it was too late.
Leaving.
He was freaking me out. Okay, I couldn't freak him out.
Like, hey buddy, who you got in that?
Like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You taking a shit? Having a conversation right now? What is happening?
How much you charging in there?
Why is this happening?
Hey.
Why is it happening on speakerphone?
Should have said, hey, buddy, how much is your glory hole? Oh, God.
That's weird. Can I cut a hole in this wall? Is that what? What the fuck?
Can I cut a hole in this wall and join the party?
No. It's fucking weird. I don't like it. It made me uncomfortable.
You got to make them feel uncomfortable.
Like, I had to
Frank,
pee.
Get over your uncomfortableness.
I had to pee. I go in there. He's talking, and I'm like, fuck, I don't have to pee, but I can still feel that I have to pee, and this is taking too long.
I feel like one of your strengths is to make people feel weird, and you're not using it to its full capacity.
What am my strength? How do I make people feel weird?
You just do.
I don't think I do.
I mean, you're a weird lady that wants to talk to you a lot. When you hand her over the next thing you're gonna buy, just raise her hand like this.
Don't do that. That's no. You can't do that.
She might shut up for the rest of the time and just quickly get you in and out.
Maybe. God. People do call me weird all the time, but I swear to God, I encounter weirder people so often.
It just might be, maybe he was a businessman. He
Doesn't
had some
make any
business to
sense.
take care of.
Selling
Time
drugs
is
in the
money.
bathroom.
God, I guess so.
Can't waste the time.
I don't know. Hey, okay, next topic. You guys ever watch Alone? The
No.
survival TV show?
No.
It's fucking great. I fucking love it.
Wait. Is this the one where they're up in like Canada or
Yes.
something?
Yes.
There's some fucked up shit in there.
So-
Fucking crazy.
He has watched it.
I've heard of it. The guy at work talked about it. And they like take people up there, they get like a couple items, I think,
Yeah,
that they can
yeah.
take. And then they just say, they don't even pull up to the beach. They make them get out and swim. Like,
No, not this. No.
That's not the same one?
No.
I
No,
know
they drop them off. The one that I'm talking about is called Alone. There's 10 contestants. Last one to survive in the wilderness by themselves wins like $100,000 or something. And they drop them off with like a helicopter. They fly them in, drop
in
them
the
off.
middle of the woods.
They get
or
out, and then
wherever
the
hell it
helicopter
is.
leaves. And they're like, well, here I am. And they got to film everything themselves, too.
And the fucked up part is they have to take that equipment. If they move their base camp,
Yeah, they have to take the equipment with it,
everything.
yeah.
There's no one there to help them. There's no camera crew.
Anyways,
Nobody there.
there
Is
was
it just
this...
like a little fucking camera that they gotta walk
No,
around
they got
No,
a big case with
they got-
several cameras. Several cameras, several batteries, several memory cards.
All kinds of
It's like
shit.
80 pounds of just the camera gear itself. It's like 80 pounds or something.
It's fucked up. My buddy was telling me about it. He's like, guys were like making it 2 months, like out.
Giving
doing
up. There was this one.
nothing.
There's this one where they pre-dropped off the camera gear, and then the guy gets there, he goes and finds it, and he looks at it, and he's like, a fucking bear was clawing at this. Like, what the fuck?
This is a bad spot. I'm not
I
staying
have to
here.
move. So there was this one particular moment that stood out to me that I wrote down like a month ago, and I don't even know how to explain it anymore. This guy was watching a squirrel put mushrooms in this tree near where he set up his camp. He set up his camp and he builds this little hut. Some of these people build fucking amazing huts. They're like straight up like log cabins. They're like cutting out the grooves and putting them together and then covering them with leaves. They're like tiny houses. So he was watching the squirrel bring mushrooms and put it in this tree, and he was hungry. And after a month, he's like, you know what? I'm going to steal this fucking squirrel's mushroom stash. So he chops this fucking tree down. It wasn't a huge tree. It was like this big, you know, still a tree size. But he chops the tree down, and then he gets the squirrel's fucking mushroom stash. Like, what a dick move, bro. But also, you know, whatever. Good for you.
Did he eat the squirrel?
No, he didn't get the squirrel. He just got the squirrel's mushroom cache. And this squirrel had like a shit ton of mushrooms that it stored away for the winter. And this guy just fucking stole them.
So, to make like a miso soup?
Yeah.
Mushroom soup.
Yeah.
Not miso.
Miso? Mushroom soup?
Mushroom
What
soup.
it is?
There's mushroom soup and then there's miso.
Oh. Mushroom soup, boil up some water.
I just thought it was kind of funny or fucked up. At the time I was watching it, I'm like, this asshole.
That squirrel is so disappointed right now. Go back when he's hungry and he can't fucking eat anything.
Yeah. Hey, you guys ever watch Dexter?
Yeah, it's coming back.
They're rebooting it. They're bringing it back.
It's
Rebooting
supposed to
it,
be in,
or
no, they're continuing.
No, it's continued from the last
Okay.
one. Which the last one, the way they ended it, really fucking sucked. It was real stupid. Do you remember?
The sister knows about him. I remember that.
Spoiler alert, did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched this a while ago though.
Yeah, it was like 5
Should
years ago.
rewatch it.
So in the very last episode, his sister ends up dead finally.
Did she die?
Yeah, she died.
By who?
I don't remember. She kept getting in danger at the end so many
Are we
times
sure she died?
to the point where you're like, would you just fucking get rid of this? Like, I'm so annoyed. Deborah. Oh, Deborah's in trouble again. Just let it go, Dexter. Just fucking,
Dexter.
just fucking kill your own sister and move along. But anyways, his sister died. Then he takes her. Does he take her with him? I think he grabs her, and then a hurricane's coming. He brings her on a
Oh, the
boat.
whole season was based around like that though, like a hurricane season.
Yeah.
Like preparing.
And then he takes his boat and he like drives into a
Yeah.
hurricane or some shit to commit suicide. But of course he doesn't die. And then at the end it shows him somewhere else in like Canada as a fucking lumberjack or something. Real stupid ending.
And he's gonna show up on Letterkenny.
Real fucking stupid ending.
Oh man, Letterkenny.
I read someone else's thing about how it should have ended. I'm like, you're totally right. It should have ended where he got caught and his sister watched him get like a lethal injection or some shit.
That's no.
That would have
No.
been a good ending.
Why would you want him to die?
It would have been a solid ending because that's what they gotta end it at some point. At some point, to make a good series, it needs to end. Well, they can't fucking start it over again, or if they reboot it.
Should have just ended it with his sister dying.
It's gotta be a solid ending.
I was gonna say, wouldn't they reboot it with his son?
I don't know.
He doesn't have a son.
Or was
He does
nephew?
have a son.
I thought he has a son.
Definitely has a son.
Fake son?
No, he has a real son.
I remember there being a son, like those episodes that I've watched at the fucking.
Oh,
Full
he
House.
did. The
He had-
baby with
he had
the
two-
two adopted
He
kids,
had two
right?
adopted kids and one son,
Yeah.
and his wife got killed by the Trinity Killer.
Yeah. They should have just.
How
made
do
him-
I remember this when you guys were the ones watching
He should have
it?
just lost his mind and just killed everybody.
He should have got captured.
No.
Why not? It would have been a good. It would have been a better ending. I mean, you remember Logan ended? What happened? He dies. Good endings. People die.
Who's Logan?
What do you mean, who's Logan?
Wolverine.
No, I didn't watch that.
You didn't
You
watch
didn't
Logan?
watch Logan?
No.
What the
What the
fuck?
fuck's wrong with you?
Last Wolverine one I watched was the Wolverine, but it was the Japanese one.
Yeah. No, Logan. You
gotta
didn't watch
watch
Logan?
bro.
No.
Dude. What the
Something
fuck
about
is
some
wrong with
kid
you?
And him, and now I was over it.
It was his like clone daughter type thing
They
going on.
took his DNA to recreate him, and they recreated a female version of him.
Why the fuck would they want that?
Because
How did Logan die anyway?
he was a fucking
Didn't he
Weapon
live
X.
for like thousands of years.
Well, we're not gonna disclose
It's
it. 'Cause
old
you haven't
man
watched
Logan. He's got a healing factor, but he still ages, just way slower. But at some point, he still gives out. His the adamantium was like poisoning him, and it's like fucking up his healing factor.
He
Whatever.
got
It was a great.
adamantium
It was a
poisoning.
great ending.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know if it was great, but it was a good movie. That movie was great. Shut up.
It was a good movie. I didn't like the ending that much.
You know what? You know what part I didn't like either was there was like another one of him that they cloned too.
Oh yeah.
That was stupid. Like, what's happening? You can find someone else. You can find a different mutant. Like him versus himself. Anyways.
I thought that was pretty interesting.
They cloned him and made a female version.
Yeah.
Well, they cloned him to make him be like the super soldier. Then they were gonna do it again, but then they had the little girl. And then.
She had claws on her feet.
Yeah, because she was a female, so she's like.
Professor.
So she couldn't have claws in her hands.
No, she had 2 on her hands and one on each foot.
She had talons.
Yep.
Yeah. Professor Xavier explains why.
Because she's the female version, and they're more dominant for protecting, so they have more ways to kill.
Defensive features.
Something like that. And Professor X was dying too. Does he die?
Yeah.
Yeah, he dies too.
Pretty sure.
Everyone's fucking dying. You know what ending also really sucked that I was like, why is this happening? Do you remember Deadpool 2?
Yeah.
A lot of people died.
The ending where he's got like the collar on so it dampens his power. It
That's not
dampens
the ending.
his powers, and then he's gonna die.
They
That's
undo
not
it.
the ending. What do you mean?
What?
He didn't
That's
die.
not the ending.
Yeah, okay, whatever. He had the collar.
Yeah,
took
when
it
he
off.
got
Yeah.
shot,
Yeah.
yeah, he took it off. He didn't die.
I know he didn't die. But why they really drug it out that he was probably gonna die.
Well, yeah. Because he can't die. That's probably why they did it.
Anyways, I thought it was really annoying.
It was annoying.
That's Deadpool fashion.
Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, Logan didn't follow what it's supposed to be in a comic book, though. The way all the mutants died. Did you know that? At all? No?
What do you mean?
Professor X didn't kill all the mutants. It was Logan.
He didn't kill all the mutants.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. Oh, you know what? Old Man Logan. No, he did kill a bunch of the X-Men. That's why he didn't want to pop his claws out anymore.
Yeah, because of Mysterio.
Wasn't Mysterio the Spider-Man villain?
Yeah.
He made him think he was fighting other people?
Yep.
And he just slaughters his own team?
Yep.
I did know that.
But in the movie, it was Professor X.
Alright, okay. We're we've done it. We've reached an hour.
Thanks for listening.
It's not our fault. It's the producer who didn't come up with the materials.
I'm everything. I'm the producer. I'm the main voice, entertainment.
You better edit that shit to make it sound good then.
I'm done with this. Alright, thanks. Bye.
Okay.